Welcome back to another video. I'm Christine Bentley, owner and founder of Live for Health's Sake. Today we'll be focusing on ear aches. Just like I mentioned in our first video, this is something I have a lot of experience with, maybe unfortunately for me, but fortunately for you. The first tip that I give is to use hydrogen peroxide occasionally as needed. In an emergency situation, we really want quick relief. Our pediatrician has told us that this is safe and just not to overuse it. Here's a typical hydrogen peroxide bottle you can get pretty cheap, under $1 at your local grocery store. And the method that we use is to pour about 1 tablespoon into a random cup from your home. We pour it right in here and microwave that for about 6 or 7 seconds. You'll need to practice on your own microwave, and then to be sure that it's not too hot, you simply test it on your wrist. If it feels warm, then it's safe for the ear. I want you to know that I tried this on myself, and I always do, to make sure that it feels good and won't hurt a small child. So I'll go ahead and show you a demonstration of how you would do this. Okay, this tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide has been warmed up for 7 seconds in our microwave, and I quickly test it on my wrist, and it's not too hot and it's not too cold. So I'll go ahead and pour it in her ear, and then I'll grab a tissue. You just fill it up till you can see it in the ear canal, and then we have a tissue underneath, and once in a while I'll just gently nudge it, and it encourages any bubbling to come up and out, and it feels really good. It's really ticklish, and we just tell the small children that it's like popcorn popping from your ear, and the relief they get, they smile and can go to sleep really quickly. You can see the bubbles gently nudging out. Sometimes they're really small and white, foamy. Sometimes those big bubbles come up to give a lot of relief. After applying hydrogen peroxide, we let the child sit up and drain out that hydrogen peroxide. We move on to our next step, which is oil of garlic. You can purchase these at local health food stores or make your own, which I'll demonstrate in a future video. They come typically in a little brown bottle, and we just get a teacup from our home, fill it with about 1/2 cup of water, and microwave that for 30 seconds. Then we set the oil of garlic in the warm water for about 1 minute and give it a little shake. That will avoid hot spots and make sure we don't get burned in the ear. We apply it the same way with the child laying flat down, and fill up about 1/4 of a dropper full and put it right in their ear canal. We secure it with a cotton ball, and they're so comfy that they fall asleep, and we avoid many doctor visits in the middle of the night, which were really typical for my first years of motherhood. Then I recommend, for the third step, applying essential oils. We used to use cheaper brands, and I learned the importance of using a certified therapeutic grade like doTERRA. The first oils I recommend are Lavender and Melaleuca, and you can put a drop right behind the ear and also going down the throat, because this area is all connected with congestion. You can also apply drops of oil on the back of the neck to stimulate an immune response. If it's a really stubborn ear infection, you can go to stronger oils such as basil, frankincense, or even doTERRA's proprietary blend of Purify. After we apply all of these steps, we need to go to the root cause and make sure that we are not eating foods that are clogging, like processed foods, foods that are made out of white flour, sugar, cheeses, and dairies. In a future video, I'll go into more detail. There's other ways you can also boost the immune system. For example, echinacea drops for 1 whole week. You can receive the maximum benefits. You can up vitamin C. You can take garlic internally in gel caps or adult swallowable capsules from your local food stores. Even Smith's and Albertsons local grocery stores have them. You can also make sure that you're getting a lot of exercise. It's very important to get that lymph system moving, and so any exercise that will bounce and move that lymph is important, like trampolines, rebounders, jumping jacks, anything that will get that circulation going. After letting the garlic oil sit for about 10 minutes or more, I place a small piece of cotton ball in their ear to secure it for hours. And then I apply a few drops of my favorite essential oil.
Make sure to subscribe to my mom's video.